Hello children, hope you all are fine. Yes, I'm Nupur, your computer ma'am. Children, nowadays you always hear the word internet. Yes, because you are doing online classes, you are familiar with it. But let us see how internet works. Today our chapter is Network Fundamentals. In that, we have a term called internet. What is internet? It is worldwide communication network. Yes, and now we come around another new term, that is a network. Let us see what is a network. A computer network is a computer systems that allows transfer of data between different computer systems. Yes, then next we come to node or workstation. Now what is a node or workstation? The systems that are connected to the network are known as node or workstation. We have the client and the user. So who is the client? The client is the one which will request you something, okay? So when I am requesting you, I am the client and you are my server who will process the request and give the reply back to me. Then we have the channels. These are the transmission medium which helps to transfer with the help of signals. Then let us see some of the networking devices, which are routers, gateways, repeaters, hubs, switch and bridge. Okay, children, in details I have already explained this in your class, but still let me tell you children, for a repeater, it is also a networking device, but what does it does? The range of the transmission, it increases the range of the transmission. What is the hub does? Hub, it is also a transmission medium which we have active and passive hub. Then let us come to the switch. Switch is also a networking device which is generally used to connect your LAN. And we have about the bridge. Now bridge is also a networking device. In the bridge, what happens? The networking device, it is a networking device which has a filter which filters your data before it sends it. Is it clear to all of you children?
Children, let us see what is a computer network. A computer network is a group of computers that use a set of common communication protocols over digital interconnections for the purpose of sharing resources located on or provided by the network nodes. A network may consist of two or more computers that are linked in order to share resources, exchange files, or allow electronic communications. The computers on a network may be linked through cables, telephone lines, radio waves, satellites, or infrared light beams. We can say, children, a computer network is a communication system that allows the transfer of data between different computer systems. Now let us see what we are going to study today. Let us see some of the basic requirements of networks. At least computers, yes children, you all know about it, server or the client workstation. NIC, that is a networking interface cards, a communication channel, a network operating system. Now let us see some of the advantages of networking. Information sharing, easy communication, file sharing, resource sharing, increased storage capacity, increase the cost efficiency. Children, as you all are doing online classes, you are very aware of how we share the files, how we share our resources, of course information, and how it's easy to communicate also. How we are easily able to communicate with each other. Yes children? Let us now see some of the networking devices. Hub. A hub is a physical layer networking device which is used to connect multiple devices in a network. Then comes the gateway. What is a gateway children? A gateway converts information, data or other communication from one protocol or format to another. Next, a router. A router is a networking device that forwards data packets between computer networks. Repeater. Repeater is an electronic device in a communication channel that increases the power of a signal and retransmits it, allowing it to travel farther. Then comes the bridge. A networking bridge is a computer networking device that creates a signal, aggregates network from multiple communication network or network segment. This function is called network bridging. Yes, we have a switch. Now children, a network switch is also called switching hub or bridging hub. Yes, because it is a networking hardware that connects device on a computer network by using packet switching to receive and forward data to the destination device. All this we have already discussed in details during our interactive classes. Now let's move on to the next slide. Let us see some types of computer network. PAN. PAN stands for Personal Area Network. LAN. It stands for Local Area Network. MAN. Metropolitan Area Network. WAN. Wide Area Network. Yes, we also have CAN, that is a Campus Area Network. All these details we have already seen during our interactive classes. Now children, in an interactive class, if you remember, I have explained to you regarding the IP address and how a router works and what is a firewall. Yes, it is a firewall over here. You can see the red color, it's a firewall. Here is the router and there is a LAN connection and WAN connection.
Children, let us see the types of networks. We have LAN, that is a local area network. It is confined to a small area. We have PAN, which is known as Personal Area Network. It can be our home network. We have MAN, that is Metropolitan Area Network. Several systems have been connected in a wide range. We have WAN. It stands for Wide Area Network. Over here also several computers are connected to in a wide geographical area. We have CAN, that is a Campus Area Network. It can be a school network also. So children, how is this network denoted? See, it depends on how they are organized physically. Okay, so how the networks we can tell, okay, it's a LAN, we have a PAN, we have a MAN connection. How can we denote it? Depending on how they are organized physically and they will be used. Yes, is it clear to you? Can we move on to the next one, children?
Now let us learn what is a topology. A topology, a network topology, refers to the physical or logical layout of a network. Here I have shown you a star topology. Now what is a star topology, children? In a star topology, every host is connected to a central hub. Can you see, children? There is a central hub. Every nodes are connected to a central hub. Okay, and it acts as a conduit to transmit the message. Next comes the bus topology. What is a bus topology? Let us see. A bus topology is a topology for a local area network in which all the nodes are connected to a single cable. Can you all see, children? There is a single cable and all the nodes are connected to the single cable. Let us see what is a ring topology. A ring topology is that in which every nodes connect to exactly two other nodes, forming a single continuous pathway for a signal through each node. In a ring, the data travels from node to node, with each node along the way handling every package. So see, as if they are holding the hands of each other, and in this way the ring topology is formed. Here comes the IP address. Now what is an IP address, children? I have already said to you, is an unique identifier assigned to the internet connected devices, and they are required for your device to access the internet. Let us see about the networking protocols. A communication protocol is a system of rules that allows two or more entities of a communication system to transmit information. Let us see some of the examples. Internet Message Access Protocol, Post Office Protocol, Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol.
Children, now let us see about the various topology. Now what is a topology? A topology is the how the layer of the connected devices in a network, means how your nodes are connected. that forms a layer, and that indicates what is a topology. Now, how many types of topologies we have in our book? We have bus, ring and star. What is the arrangement of the bus topology? It is connected to a central cable. In a ring topology, children, it forms a ring, which I have already shown it to you during our interactive class. And in ring topology, transmission is done in only one direction. In star topology, it is connected to a central node. Suppose the hub is in the middle and the nodes are connected in such a way it forms the shape of a star. So that is the reason it is called star topology. Is it clear to you, children? Let us move to the next part. Children, hope you remember, ma'am has explained what was an IP address. Yes, it's a protocol. What is that? It is a network interface identification. As I already explained in the class, it is a unique identification address. As you have your registration number of your school, it's a unique identification number for each and every student. It is similar to that. Okay, and what was the protocol? Sets of rules which has to be followed in order to be in a network. Now, let us see some of the transmission medium. We have guided and unguided. Children, what is guided medium? Which uses cables. And what is unguided? Unguided are the ones which uses signal. So, in guided we have twisted pair cables, coaxial, fiber optic cables. In unguided we have radio waves, satellites, Wi-Fi and WiMAX. Yes? So, hope children you understood this chapter. Is it clear to all of you? So, meet you all in the next session, children. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye, children. Thank you.